Hi, I'm coming to you today from your Vacaville SERVPRO with a couple of important fire safety tips and a brief explanation on the use of fire extinguishers. There are three basic types of fires that you'll typically encounter in your home or office. Common combustibles or type A fires, which include things like trash can, paper, wood products. Type B fires, which are liquids such as oils as you might encounter on your stove or gasoline in your garage. And electrical or type C fires are obviously anything involving electrical wiring or electrical components. Talk a little bit about extinguishing agents. On a type A combustible fire, water is going to be your best bet as far as putting it out, but that's messy and it's not always real convenient. It's also very bad to use water on either liquid or electrical fires. On liquid fires such as grease, water will spread the fire or splatter the fire. It can be very dangerous. Obviously on electrical fires we don't want to use water. On type BC fires, dry chemical or CO2 fire extinguishers would be your ideal extinguishing agent, but those are not necessarily readily available either. So what I'm going to talk about today is something that you will often see in homes, offices, commercial buildings. It's what they call a type ABC dry chemical fire extinguisher. And if you look at the front of the extinguisher, it will have the rating here at the bottom. Type ABC, or if it's just a type BC fire extinguisher, it will say that down here. This one is a type A, shows your combustibles, B, your liquids, and C, your electrical fire. Some other things you want to notice on the fire extinguisher, the dial at the top is going to indicate if the extinguisher is charged or if it's discharged. As you can see here, it's in the green area, so the extinguisher is fully charged. This is a disposable extinguisher, as most of them are that are this size. So if it becomes discharged either over time or from use, you throw it away and get a new one. Some larger fire extinguishers you might see, type ABC, they can be refilled and recharged. Another thing you want to do with your extinguisher, if it sits for a long amount of time, it's full of the dry chemical powder agent. It will tend to get compacted at the bottom of the extinguisher. Just take it occasionally and work the powder back and forth, shake it, and what it does is it breaks up that powder, keeps it loose, so you don't only have half of your powder available in case you have a fire. A couple things, if you encounter a fire, there's a couple things you want to do. The first thing you want to do is activate 911, right? You want to get help coming because you may think you're going to put it out with a fire extinguisher. That may work, it may not. You want to have help already on the way. You want to notify any occupants in the house or in the office building that there's a fire, okay? Once you've done that, now you're going to determine if you think you want to fight the fire or if you're going to exit the building. Depending on the size of the fire, if it's much bigger than a trash can, this fire extinguisher is not going to do a lot of good. If it's a fairly large area of liquid fire, this fire extinguisher will help. If it's bigger than half of this floor in the kitchen, this is not going to help you. This is not going to give you enough firefighting ability to put it out. In that case, you want to exit the building, okay? Should you decide to fight the fire, what you want to do, if you notice on the fire extinguisher, there's a ring, okay? A pin, and the pin keeps me from being able to discharge the extinguisher with the handle. So the first thing you do that, you want to remember the acronym PASS, P-A-S-S, okay? PASS, you're going to grab the pin and it's got a strap on it, a keeper, that will break. You pull the pin out, okay? Now you're able to activate the fire extinguisher. You're going to then aim the fire extinguisher at the base of the flame. Start from a safe distance from the fire, about 6 feet away. Aiming at the base of the flame, you're then going to squeeze the handle. When you do that with a full charge, it's going to burst out at a hot, heavy pressure. Expect that. It's okay. Just make sure you're not aiming right at what you want to hit for that first burst. That's when you squeeze and then you sweep the fire extinguisher. So you're going to be back here, you're going to squeeze, start over here, sweep across your fire at the base of the fire, sweep, get closer if you need to, sweep, sweep, and then the fire will be out. If it's a liquid fire or an electrical fire, that will probably put it out. If it's a combustible fire, it will go out, this trash can, it will go out. But because it's paper and wood, the heat is still in that product. This fire extinguisher does not take the heat out of the product. That's why water would be an ideal agent for that. So once it's out, don't leave it alone, okay? Don't leave it unattended. If you can, take the garbage can out, take it outside, out of the house, if you can do that, okay? If it's an electrical fire, near a wall or in a wall, say it's in my electrical outlet, same thing. I'm going to squeeze and sweep, extinguish the fire. What you don't know is if the fire is extended in the wall. So you definitely want to get the fire department coming to help you. Once they're here, explain to them where the fire was and what you did, and they will assess it and make sure that the fire is completely out. Hope you've enjoyed this fire safety tip from your professionals at SERVPRO of Vacaville. Stay safe. Should a fire happen, remember to give us a call. Thank you.